this is the time that we really pay attention to a specific sequence. Now, the biggest issue that we have when our reality is not, we're not creating the reality that we want, is because there is a disconnection from this triangle. See, the triangle is here, 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 here. You create a triangle. It's a triangulation of organs that are designed as a brains that contains, and they're made of a lot of neurons. Because all of those will create also the vibration that will create the connection to your nerve system to stimulate it in the correct form to readapt your body for your body to vibrate as a magnet that will attract or repel, attract what you need, repel what you don't need, and get you in form and create your new reality, especially the reality that you want to manifest. So it is very, very important that we understand that there are three brains and they're all simultaneously working with each other, but also depends a lot in how the brain and the head is the one that is going to consciously or not consciously or subconsciously will accept. Now let me see how they can, in a way, can be independent. For example, when you like someone, right? I remember, when I was in elementary school, I was 8 years old and I liked this girl, and I have this feeling. So I wasn't thinking about how much I like this girl. But every time that I saw the girl, my heart was like a boom, 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 like a little bit having some type of activity. So my heart as a brain was independently thinking, oh, emotionally speaking, there is an attraction. Now my stomach, my gut brain was giving me a little bit of anxiety because the truth is that I was an 8 years old kid that is gonna be, the anxiety probably is letting me know by intuition that, well, I don't think that it's a good idea that you go and ask the girl, do you wanna be my girlfriend or something? Is this making sense? And then this one kicks in and start making you to think over and over and over and see all the scenarios to see if it makes sense or not. So the three brains will work logically, by intuition, and emotionally too. Those three levels are going to be working either simultaneously or independently until they can actually make a deal between them and says, all right, let's create this reality or not. If they don't agree, even if the brain up here will impose what you want and believe and force the other two to work in making sure that you achieve the reality that you want, we can see very often that sometimes you should not get something that you're trying to get, or you shouldn't be in a situation that you shouldn't be. And because of that, what is going to happen is you want it here, but you don't want it here. And this one is preventing you don't do it. But this stubborn one says like, this is what I said, just because I said so, and boom. And the other's like, all right, let's give it to him or her, right? And guess what is going to happen? You might get it. You might build your reality. it might not work out exactly the way you want. And that's the reason why I would recommend you today to really pay attention to the sequence.